Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make these cute little bunny eggs. You can also use the pattern to make regular Easter eggs like you see here. You can also pair them up with the little bunny peeps that I shared with you a couple of weeks back. I'll leave a link to that video tutorial in my description box. I've recently added this adorable little chocolate bunny crochet pattern to my Ravelry shop. You'll find a link for both the chocolate bunny and the Easter egg bunnies in my description box below. The patterns include step-by-step written instructions as well as color photos to guide you along every step of the way. The pattern is in PDF format, which you can download instantly after payment. These are the supplies that I use to make my bunny eggs, but you can certainly use whatever yarn and crochet hook you like. Grab your supplies and let's have some fun crocheting these cute bunny eggs. I start the project by using a magic ring. I use the double ring method, and you'll find a link in the description box below to a separate tutorial on how to do the double ring. You'll put 6 single crochets into the ring. Go ahead and close the ring. For round 2, we're going to increase in each stitch from the first round. To increase, you're just going to put 2 single crochets in each of the 6 stitches. We will be working in rounds, so you'll want to use a stitch marker to indicate the first stitch of each round. For this project, you can use a regular single crochet stitch, or you can also use the cross stitch method. At the end of this round, you should have 12 stitches. For round 3, we start by putting 1 single crochet in the first 3 stitches. Don't forget to move your stitch marker up to the first stitch of the current round. After the third single crochet, you're going to do an increase, which is 2 single crochets in the next stitch. We'll repeat that pattern of 3 single crochets followed by an increase 2 more times. At the end of this round, you should have 15 stitches. For round 4, we put a single crochet in the first 2 stitches. Followed by an increase in the third stitch. We do 1 single crochet in the next 4 stitches, followed by an increase. Single crochet in the next 4 stitches, followed by an increase. We have 2 stitches left, and you'll put 1 single crochet in each stitch. At the end of this round, you should have 18 stitches. We start round 5 with a single crochet in the first 5 stitches. Increase in the next stitch, single crochet in the next 5 stitches, increase in the next stitch. Single crochet in the next 5 stitches, increase in the last stitch. At the end of this round, you should have a total of 21 stitches. We start round 6 with a single crochet in the first 3 stitches, followed by an increase. We start our sequence, which is a single crochet in the next 6 stitches. Followed by an increase. We repeat that sequence one more time. Single crochet in the next 6 stitches, followed by an increase. We have 3 stitches left. You'll put 1 single crochet in each of the next 3 stitches. At the end of this round, you should have a total of 24 stitches. For round 7, we put a single crochet in the first 7 stitches. Followed by an increase. Single crochet in the next 7 stitches, Increase in the next stitch. Single crochet in the next 7 stitches. Increase in the last stitch. At the end of this round, you should have a total of 27 stitches. To start round 8, we'll put a single crochet in the first 4 stitches. Increase in the next stitch. Single crochet in the next 8 stitches. Increase in the next stitch. Single crochet in the next 8 stitches. Increase in the next stitch. Single crochet in the last 4 stitches. At the end of this round, you should have a total of 30 stitches. Before we move on to the next round, we're going to insert the safety eyes. I insert them between rows 5 and 6. And I insert the second eye 3 stitches away from the first, so you should have 3 full single crochet stitches between the eyes. If you don't have safety eyes, you can always use beads. For rounds 9 through 11, you'll do a single crochet in each stitch of each round. Each round should have a total of 30 single crochet stitches. Pause the video. I'll meet you back here for round 12. For round 12, we start decreasing. You'll do a single crochet in the first 13 stitches. You can use an invisible decrease or a regular decrease. I like to use the invisible decrease. So we go into the front loops only of the next 2 stitches, yarn over and pull through 2 loops, yarn over and pull through the last 2 loops on your hook. That's an invisible decrease. Single crochet in the next 13 stitches. You have 2 stitches left. We'll do another decrease, so insert the hook in the front loops only of each of the last 2 stitches. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. At the end of this round, you should have a total of 28 stitches. For round 13, we single crochet in the first 5 stitches. Decrease in the next 2 stitches. Single crochet in the next 5 stitches. Decrease using the next 2 stitches. Single crochet in the next 5 stitches. Decrease using the next 2 stitches. Single crochet in the next 5 stitches. Decrease in the last 2 stitches. At the end of this round, you should have a total of 24 stitches. For round 14, we single crochet in the first 2 stitches. Decrease using the next 2 stitches. Single crochet in the next 4 stitches. Decrease using the next 2 stitches. Single crochet in the next 4 stitches. Decrease using the next 2 stitches. Single crochet in the next 4 stitches. Decrease using the next 2 stitches. You should have 2 stitches left. Single crochet in each of those 2 stitches. At the end of this round, you should have a total of 20 stitches. We continue decreasing, so for round 15, you'll start with a single crochet in the first 3 stitches. Decrease using the next 2 stitches. Single crochet in the next 3 stitches. Decrease using the next 2 stitches. Single crochet in the next 3 stitches. Decrease using the next 2 stitches. Single crochet in the next 3 stitches. Decrease using the next 2 stitches. At the end of this round, you should have a total of 16 stitches. Before starting the next round, it's a good idea to start stuffing your egg with polyfill. Round 16 is our last round. We'll start with a single crochet, followed by a decrease in the next 2 stitches. Single crochet in the next 2 stitches. Decrease using the next 2 stitches. Single crochet in the next 2 stitches. Decrease using the next 2 stitches. Single crochet in the next 2 stitches. Decrease using the next 2 stitches. Single crochet in the last stitch. At the end of this round, you should have a total of 12 stitches. Finish stuffing your egg, make sure it's nice and firm. I like to roll the egg between my hands. This evens out the stuffing and smooths it out. We're ready to cut the yarn and fasten off. Give yourself about an 8-inch tail. Pull the yarn through your last loop. Thread the yarn onto a yarn needle. We'll be going into the front loop only of each stitch of that last round. Pull the yarn to close the hole. I like to fasten off by making a knot or two, just to make sure it's secure. Insert the needle through the bottom of the egg coming out of the side. Cut the yarn and make sure the tail is completely hidden. We're ready to start making our ears. You'll start with a magic ring and put 5 single crochets into the ring. After the 5th stitch, go ahead and close the ring. For round 2, we'll do an increase in each of the 5 stitches from the first round. So it's just putting 2 single crochets into each stitch of the round. Your stitches are as tight as mine. You may find it helpful to go down a crochet hook size just to get through the first round. At the end of this round, you should have 10 stitches. We start round 3 with a single crochet, followed by an increase. We repeat that sequence 4 more times. Single crochet in the next stitch, increase in the next stitch, single crochet, increase, single crochet, increase, single crochet, increase in the last stitch. You should have a total of 15 stitches at the end of this round. For rounds 4 through 7, you'll do a single crochet in each of the 15 stitches. Pause the video and I'll meet you back here for round 8. Round 8 is a decrease round. We'll start by doing a decrease in the first 2 stitches. Single crochet in the next 13 stitches. At the end of this round, you should have a total of 14 stitches. We start round 9 with a single crochet in the first 6 stitches. Decrease using the next 2 stitches. Single crochet in the next 6 stitches. At the end of the round, you should have a total of 13 stitches. We start round 10 with a decrease using the first 2 stitches. Single crochet in the next 11 stitches. At the end of this round, you should have a total of 12 stitches. We start round 11 with a single crochet in the first 5 stitches. Decrease using the next 2 stitches. Single crochet in the next 5 stitches. At the end of this round, you should have a total of 11 stitches. Start round 12 with a decrease using the first 2 stitches. Single crochet in the next 9 stitches. At the end of this round, you should have a total of 10 stitches. Round 13 is our last round. Single crochet in the first 4 stitches. Decrease using the next 2 stitches. Single crochet in the next 4 stitches. At the end of this round, you should have a total of 9 stitches. Flatten the ear, and we're going to close the hole by putting 4 single crochets in that last round, going through both sides of the ear. It's always a little tight getting into that very first stitch. If you can only do 3 single crochets, that's fine too. Fasten off the ear and cut your yarn. You can leave a long tail so that you can sew each ear individually to the body, or you can just leave a tail on one of the ears and use that to attach both of the ears. Thread the yarn onto a yarn needle. We're just going to pinch the ear together lengthwise and sew the 2 edges together. Make a knot or a double knot and fasten off. Pause the video and repeat the steps to make one more ear. We're ready to attach the ears to the body. I like to sew them between rounds 2 and 3. How you sew them on is completely up to you. This is just an example of how I did it for this project. I go through the ear and the body several times on each ear to make sure that it's secure. If you made a long tail on only one ear, you can use that same yarn to attach the second ear. Going through the head to the other side, I just repeat the steps to attach the second ear. To fasten off, I insert the needle through the body coming out the other side. I do that a couple of times to make sure it's secure. Cut the yarn and make sure the tail is hidden in the body. I'm ready to sew on a nose. I want the top of the nose to be one row beneath the eyes, and it's going to be about 2 rows high. Insert the needle into the body from the back to the front, leaving yourself a little tail. I sew the nose using a V-shaped pattern. You could also use embroidery floss or crochet thread. And I just repeat the steps of coming from the bottom to the top a couple of times until I get the nose to look how I want it. To keep my nose from being too flat, I insert another needle behind the threads of the yarn. This will help make sure that I'm not pulling the yarn too tight. When you're finished with the nose, insert the needle from front to back, coming out that same hole that you started with. I use the needle just to make a little more space between the body and the nose. This just helps it stick out a little more and looks a little cuter in my opinion. I tie a knot with the 2 yarn tails in the back and then push them in just using a yarn needle. To sew the eyelashes, I come through the back to the front. I separated the fibers of the yarn and just used one of the strands. You can also use embroidery floss or crochet thread. When you're finished, insert the needle from the front to the back, coming out that same hole that you started with. Tie a knot or a double knot, and tuck the yarn tails into the body. I repeat those steps to make the eyelashes on both eyes. To make the eyebrows, I come in again from back to front, and then push the needle to the other side to make the second eyebrow. Finish off by inserting the needle front to back, coming out that same hole where you started. Tie a knot and tuck the ends into the body. You can fill in the ears using chalk pastels or makeup and apply it with a Q-tip. And I'm just lightly tapping the color into the ear. You don't want to drag it because that will loosen the fibers of the yarn. If you want, you can also apply some rosy cheeks. To finish off this cute little bunny, I gave her a little dark pink ribbon and glued it to one of the ears. Here's a look at the finished project. First, looking at the Easter eggs, of course, you can decorate them any way you want in solid colors, stripes, other designs, lots of possibilities. Here's a closer look at the little bunny eggs. I think they turned out super cute. Of course, you can give them any kind of faces that you want, add a mouth, add other embellishments. You can also put a wire or pipe cleaner in the ears if you want to bend them more. Put them in an Easter basket, put them in a little crate like I have here, hide them around the house. Put them in an egg carton. You could fill the egg carton with all kinds of different colors. Here you see my little brown egg, and I put a little bit of extra detail around his eyes using white yarn. So you can really customize these to look however you want and use them in so many different ways. I hope you enjoyed these projects. I would love it if you leave a comment and give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Here's another look at those little peeps that I shared with you a couple weeks ago. They would look so cute with the little bunny eggs. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video.